Now that we've run our method and collected our data, it's time to analyze the results. So we're going to click on results here in the center, and here's our test mix that we ran. We're going to click on analyze down here in the right corner. That's going to bring up our chromatogram with our 6 peaks. It's going to give us up here in the corner a table with our retention time, area, height, all the other calculations you'd be looking for. Down here is a zoomed in view of the highlighted peak. So it's highlighted here in yellow, it's highlighted up here in blue, and that shows us it's zoomed in. So if we wanted to adjust our integration, we could adjust it left and right to get where we wanted to. If we wanted to drop it to baseline, you would click drop to baseline. It barely moves. You click on the center wheel on the mouse and hold, you can zoom in. You can also scroll in and out with the wheel on each of the axes, or you can hover over a point and it'll zoom in on that point. Right clicking will allow you to drag, and if you want to zoom back out, double click on the center wheel. You want to raise back up to baseline to go back to valley, you just click that button. If you want to delete a peak, you would click the remove peak button. You click on that, it removes that peak, it moves everything onto the next peak. If you wanted to add that peak back in, you would just highlight and drag. You would bring that in, and click accept. And it's going to add that peak back in. So right there, 3-minute 53-second peak is back. If we want to name that peak, say we want to name it peak 1, because I'm not sure what the name of it is, we do that, we click apply. Say we want to name peak 2, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put in peak 2. And we're going to click apply. And you see that they're showing up here as peak 1, peak 2. And we can do that for all 6 peaks. They're all going to be there. This button here is going to clear all of the peaks that are there and reanalyze everything from the beginning. And then this here is your analysis parameters. So say you wanted to include this little peak here. So this tiny little guy here is really small. It has a height of about 100. And see, we're ignoring anything under 200. Minimum area is 1,000, so we can actually add this peak in nice and easy, and it'll tell us what the area of that peak is. So the area of that peak is 280, so we would have to adjust everything until, so we would say, we would have to drop our minimum height, because our height on that peak is 189. So if we dropped it to 150, and then we would drop our minimum area to under 290, it would pick that peak up. But we don't want that peak, so we're going to get rid of it. We're going to zoom out. We're going to look at our nice chromatogram. We're going to be very happy with our results.